I got so many things to say right now that I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get everything in. I don't even know where to start. I'm laughing because I don't understand how an NFL head coach can be so much of an idiot and how he can keep his job for this long because people like him. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing watching him coach on Sundays. It's really embarrassing. He's like lost on the sidelines. He stands there. He gets out-coached by every coach. The Chiefs, their coaching staff, got to be sitting there saying, are these guys for real? Every time we play them, they do some dumbass shit. How can you continue to not run the football against the Chiefs? And the fact of the matter is, you didn't even try. You never tried. Derrick Henry hardly carried the ball all game. Do you know why? Because you allowed the game to get away from you where you didn't have to give it to him anymore because now you had to pass. Because now you're behind by 3 scores. The strategy was absolutely idiotic and boneheaded. Todd Monken has got to go. I'm not a fan of this guy. I was never a fan since he got there. He wants to run a pass-happy offense with a running back like Derrick Henry in the backfield. Why did we get Derrick Henry if we're not going to use him, bro? Why? Why did we get Derrick Henry if we're not going to use him? I said this when we got him. We won't use him. We lost to the Chiefs because we didn't run the football. There was a panic move to go out and get Derrick Henry, who's over 30. And yeah, he still balls, but you're not even using the guy. Todd Monken might as well just make Hill the running back. He loves Justice Hill. The guy loves him. I don't understand. I don't understand. Somebody please help me understand why Justice Hill gets more reps than Derrick Henry. You know, and watching the game, the announcers even said it. Tony Romo was like, Justice Hill's getting a little more run than I would understand. Like, he even called it out, was like, you know, he playing a little too much right now. It's like Todd Monken is infatuated with Justice Hill. Why do we go get Henry if you're just going to use Hill all the fucking time, bro? And Harbaugh never says anything. He don't check nobody. He don't do nothing about it. That's the fucking most frustrating thing of why I want to punch him in the face. Like, bro, do something to change what your OC is doing. You don't do nothing. You would sit back and just allow it. All right, Todd. Okay, Todd. Bro, you're supposed to go, what the fuck are you doing? Run the ball with Derrick Henry. Do they not allow that on the coaching staff or something? Like, is he not allowed to check his staff or something? I don't understand. I don't understand. In a game where they are blitzing you heavy and blitzing you heavy, you keep playing right into their hands? Todd, are you that much of an idiot? How do you kill a blitz? Run the football. How do you, when your defense is banged up and you need to keep them off the field, what do? Run the football. We should have had a drive every time we had it of like 6 to 8 minutes of just controlling the clock with Derrick Henry and Lamar. You try to get out there and throw the ball all around the field on them, bro. Like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, bro? On a team that with Spags, they're gonna blitz you. They're going to blitz you. They're coming heavy with the blitz, bro. And you keep, well, all right, you want blitz? I'll pass it again. I'll pass it again. Watch me do it again. Like, bro. And then because of that, because of that strategy, you fell behind and then you couldn't use Derrick Henry anyway. This shit is moronic, bro. I could coach this team way better than that. It's common sense, bro. Use Derrick Henry until it's third down and you have to throw the football. And keep doing that, bro. I don't understand. Even if they're stopping the run, you're not even trying to run it. You didn't even try. 8 carries is not enough. And I don't care that Justice Hill had runs. I don't care about that. Derrick Henry's our running back. If the fumbles have you scared to use him, then just bench him for the rest of the year. He didn't fumble Sunday, so there's no excuse to not use him. So I don't understand. I don't understand how this team operates. You know, you got guys banged up all over the field. They were dropping like flies on Sunday. I mean, we lost everybody. Everybody's gone. We played the Texans Sunday. Thank God. That's a game we might be able to win, but I mean, we're so shorthanded. Who the fuck knows? And if Lamar don't play, then who knows? And that's another thing. If I find out that Lamar took himself out of the game because we were losing or he was mad, I've lost all respect for you, sir. That's not a leader. Ray Lewis would never do that. Ed Reed would never do that. Suggs would never do that. That's not a leader. You stay in there, bro. Or you talk to your coach, or you do something. You have Todd change the plays. Do something. But you don't check out. Okay? The Colts had a quarterback who checked out, and he got scorched for it. Anthony Richardson. So what's the difference here between him and Lamar? If we find out Lamar really ain't hurt, and he just checked out. Or maybe they checked out on Harbaugh, and you know what? I'm not even mad at that. If that's the case, then send a message. But something in my head tells me that this team is checked out on Harbaugh. That they're not feeling the message anymore. I finally saw a post where he's the ninth most coach on the hot seat. Should be 4. He should be in the top 3 of head coaches on the hot seat. Don't forget, he was on the hot seat in 2018 coming into the season. He missed the playoffs in 15, 16, and 17. He missed them 3 years in a row. We was all saying, fire Harbaugh, he got to go, you know. And then Lamar comes and saves his job, and everybody thinks, oh, yeah, he's good. He's not good. He was never good to begin with, and you don't become a better head coach this late in your career. You're the same guy. It's just our quarterback. He put a cape on every Sunday and made you look good and saved your job, bro. I've never seen a coach skate by off of one Super Bowl that he didn't even have he's not why we won it. He just fell back and didn't fuck it up. And everybody says he's a great coach. How? How is he a great coach, bro? How? Tell me. No one can ever tell me how, though. They just say he's a great coach. Why? Because he's been around forever on a team that basically made him look good when he's not. So sick of this shit, man. I'm so fucking sick and tired of dealing with this shit every Sunday. Please bring me a guy that's young, that can dial up X's and O's, that can hold a clipboard, that can bring back our identity of who the Ravens are. Nobody's asking us to be the Ravens of 2000 because them days are gone. But you can still have a good defense in this league in today's NFL. Okay, nobody said, you have to have a bad defense. Look at the Chargers. Look at the Browns. Look at the Packers. They still have a good defense. They can still get teams off the field and hold you. We have no pass rush, which means, the secondary gets lit the fuck up. Now we can't stop anybody on the ground. Zach Orr, I felt like you had to go before the injuries, but, I mean, in all fairness, he don't really have a lot to work with. But that doesn't excuse him. He can go too. Take the whole coaching staff. Take Monken, take Orr, get Harbaugh, all of them out of here, man. I want a whole makeover of the whole staff. That shit is embarrassing. That shit was embarrassing. And people coming up to me, oh man, I know you're upset about that game. No, I'm not. Because I expected that shit to happen. I expected a loss. I didn't expect a blowout like that. I expected a loss because Harbaugh cannot beat Andy Reid. And Lamar can't beat Mahomes. He's 1-6 against Mahomes. He's 2-4 against Josh Allen. That means he's 3-10 against those two guys, the other MVPs who have been MVP. So when his career is over, he's going to be measured off of what he did against those guys. Whether it's his fault or not, you know, the coaching staff is making him look bad. They have wasted some of his prime years. And only Harbaugh couldn't ruin Derrick Henry too. And I'm so fucking sick and tired of this shit, man. So sick and tired of this shit. It's embarrassing the franchise, man. It's time for a change. It's been time for a change for far too long. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm over it, bro. Something's got to change here. Something has got to change. And if it doesn't change, it's only going to get worse. You know, once your players start checking out on you, and once, you know, guys is faking injuries to not play, and once you get all this turmoil, and, you know, it's not a good look. It's only going to get worse. You know, part of me wants us to go 3-14 and have everybody be hurt, because maybe, just maybe, I can sacrifice seeing my team lose to get this bitch up out of here. I don't want to see us lose, but if that's what it takes, please, by all means, I'll sacrifice a season, and I'll fucking throw a party like it's my birthday when they fucking get rid of that bitch. We finally got him up out of there. Finally, somebody had the balls to fucking cut the cord on her bitch. God damn it, man. What does he have on Steve Bisciotti and Eric DeCosta? I know they're all best friends, but these guys are just they're not gonna let John go. He makes the playoffs every year, and that's the fucking problem. Making the playoffs is just okay for the fan base. Not winning the playoff game, not going to a Super Bowl, you know. Just making the playoffs. That's the goal every year, huh? Just make the playoffs. No. That should be automatic. That we make the playoffs every year. That's what we do. That's the pedigree. That should be automatic. That shouldn't be rewarded. You have to win in January, and John Harbaugh's record sucks in January. And Lamar's does too because of him, because he's been his only head coach. Man, I miss Brian Billick. Bring back Brian Billick. I know it ain't happening, but goddamn it, man, I miss the guy. John Harbaugh does not have the attitude to coach this team. Did you see at halftime we getting our ass whipped and he's smiling? Oh, you know, we just gotta, the guys are good. You know, we just gotta execute our plays. Man, shut up, bitch. How about we look like shit right now and I need to check my coordinator because he's not doing what the fuck he's supposed to be doing. How about that? You won't do that because you have no fucking accountability, man. Say what you want about Mike Tomlin. The man is going to tell you like it is. We suck today, and it started with me. I need to do better, okay? He will throw you under the bus if need be. But he'll also take accountability, and Harbaugh can't do that. He doesn't know how to do that. He never has. How can your brother be so smart and you be such an idiot? Oh, I know, because he played the game. But is it really that much of a difference between their knowledge of the game? I mean, I guess so. I mean, at this point, I don't fucking know what to say, bro. I don't understand how someone can be this much of a moron and be there this long, let alone, be this much of a moron and coach this team, let alone be there this long. I fucking hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Have I mentioned that I fucking hate him? Get rid of the whole staff. Get rid of the whole staff and do it now, mid-season, okay? And get a plan in place. Or if you're not going to do it mid-season, then you know what? Let us just fucking have a losing season, have all the guys hurt, and you can do it later, after the season. Man. Not running the football against a team that you know they blitz is fucking idiotic. It's just, it makes no sense. It's like, oh, they blitz? All right, well, I'm going to pass every time and, you know, see if I can beat that blitz. You're not going to beat the blitz with Spags, bro. You're not. Especially with a game plan like that, Todd. It all sucks. It all sucks. Everything about this team sucks. There's no leadership. There's no identity. There's no vocal voice. It's just Harbaugh and his guys. Harbaugh and his bunch of losers. I'm sorry. Right now, we're not a very good football team. We're just not. And I fucking miss the days when the Ravens were a feared football team, man. I miss when we struck fear in the heart of teams that we played. We don't do that anymore, and that's the fucking problem. Sad, sad, sad. It's sad. Sad, embarrassing, pathetic. I mean, just Harbaugh, man, you is a fucking clown. You're a clown, bro. You don't learn anything. You never learn from your mistakes. He never learns from his mistakes. He never learns. He never learns. He should have been fired after that loss to the Titans. When we had the bye, we had the MVP, we had the #1 seed, and you let Greg Roman, who ran the ball over on everybody all year, come out and throw the ball all around the field because we fell behind early. We carried the ball 6 or 7 times in that game combined. Handoffs. Not counting, garbage runs by Lamar and the improvs by Lamar. I'm talking about design handoffs. We had 7. Then you fast forward to the Chiefs game in the AFC Championship. You do this shit again. You allow Todd. You allow Todd to do it this time. And then, to make that even worse, you come back again and do it again. What have you not, bro? Watching that shit just made me sick. I'm like, this is fucking embarrassing. How can the coaching be this bad? And that's the problem. That's what separates the good from the bad is coaching. Yeah, you need the talent, and all that, but it's coaching at the end of the day. And I get so tired of these, of these guys like, oh well, he doesn't fumble, he doesn't throw interceptions. No, but it happens every single week with him, with his teams, which means that is on you, bro. Once it happens, once, it's luck. Or, it's bad luck. Once it happens again, okay. Once it happens again and again and again and again, bro, the problem is you. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here. Embarrassing. We've given up over 30 points in 3 of our 4 games. That's not Ravens football. It's embarrassing. It's an embarrassment. We'll see what team we can field on Sunday, at home. But honestly, it doesn't matter that we play at home anymore. We don't really nobody's afraid of coming into M&T. Nobody's scared of us. It all sucks. It all sucks. Man. I could go on and on and on and on, but I'm just going to leave it at that. I said what I said. All right? Disgusting. Embarrassing. I'll be back next week. Reluctantly, because I don't really see a lot of changes happening. What did I say? Last week I said I'll be coming back here talking about us being 1-3. Where we at? 1-3. Embarrassing. I'll see y'all next week, man. I'm out. Fuck this shit.